Welcome back to the Asylum. I'm Kane.
And I'm Jasean.
And we are the Arkham Inmates. And today, happy Friday once again. And today we have a very special Fancast Friday because we are going a little bit away from the, child fucking kid shows and all the stuff that we've already done. And so we are going to be doing Hellboy. That is going to be any version that you like. There's a lot of different iterations of him. The Ron Perlman one I grew up with, fucking love that. I also grew up with the comics, and I love a lot of what Hellboy is, but I will say he's not, I feel like a lot of people don't know him, I feel like he's got a big cult following of his fans, but if you want to, hey, you know who Hellboy is? Someone would be like, no.
I think more people would be like, I know of him, like I know the movie or whatever, but they wouldn't really know.
Or get him or anything. And also a lot of people get him wrong. The fucking 2019, the David Harbour Hellboy was horrible. They did not get Hellboy right at all in that, and they.
What isn't his name like? This guy is his name like Damien Darkblood? I don't think it's Hellboy. His name is Damien Darkblood.
What are you talking about?
You don't know Damien Dark? Like it's actually. Or, well, I'll show you.
He goes by Hellboy.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, Damien Darkblood is his name. That's who he is. He's the demon detective. It's just a joke. He doesn't like watch Invincible like I do, but it's a ripoff of Hellboy.
This is all gonna be edited out. That's such a dumbass fucking joke. You really made me question my fucking Hellboy. I was like, no, I know. He's fucking whatever. Okay, where were we at? Alright, so if you love Hellboy and you love all the movies or the iterations or the comics or whatever you like, then you will very much like this video, and we are gonna get right into the fancasting. Alright, so you already know how this goes. I go first, Jasean goes second. If you don't already know, there's fucking tons of Fancast Fridays. There's a whole playlist on our channel. Go watch all of them and then come back to this one, alright? Get your fucking game up, buddy. But we're gonna start this off with my Fancast for Hellboy. My movie title is called Hellboy and the Wolfman. Here is my story. Hellboy is asleep in his bed when he feels a foot hit his back with a big thud. He spins around to see his friend Kate Corrigan above him. "We got a mission far out. Gonna be a long flight. You can sleep on the way there," she says. They head to a small town where there are reports of a savage beast eating all the townsfolk. As Hellboy investigates, he comes across the priest of the town that seems a little bit off. As he digs deeper, he finds out that the priest's family has been cursed for hundreds of years and branded with the mark of the werewolf. Can Hellboy defeat this wolfman, save the townsfolk, and find a good place to eat in this town?
That's all? Honestly? Really?
What the fuck is...
We drove all the way to the studio for you to give me some shit like that.
Oh my god, that's a good-ass story.
Dude.
That's... Okay, so I don't know if you are a big Hellboy person.
I'm not.
But Hellboy's main thing is that he basically... he works for the
Bureau
of Paranormal Activity. No, it's
Phantom Menace Society.
Nope, that's Star Wars. It is Bureau of the Paranormal Activity Division. So BP-80.
BBLs.
The BB-80, okay. The BB-80 is what he works for. So it's anything
BBC.
paranormal. So he goes against ogres, vampires, fairies, dwarves. Like, he goes against a bunch of stuff. So, like, werewolves, I want him to go against that. And there is a story within one of the comics. There is an issue comics where it's called The Wolf of St. August. And it's basically kind of like there's werewolves in this town and he has to defeat werewolves. It's a pack. It's multiple. But I was like, it'd be really cool if you kind of take the Wolfman lore, like the Universal Monsters, and because they're a part of DC too, and Hellboy is a part of the DC universe. So having him kind of go against like Frankenstein or vampires or Dracula, like having him go against the Wolfman, I thought would be really cool to have as like, like kind of like a good like Godzilla versus King Kong, kind of just like a versus movie.
Well, I think you're the only one that thinks that's cool. I think your story's actually shit.
Okay, good for you. My main villain is the Wolfman, so obviously.
Wow, big surprise.
Whoa. So my cameos is going to be Ron Perlman, and he's just going to be a dude, like, in the background, or maybe one of the fucking townsfolk that get eaten in the beginning of the movie.
Okay. So you're going to be a dude playing a dude.
Yeah. I just want Ron Perlman in it, because he was the original Hellboy, you know what I mean? Then these are going to be just a list of the characters that are going to be around the bureau when he's just getting woken up or walking through.
Yeah.
So Abe Sapien, the Fishman. Liz Sherpin, which is in some comics is his girlfriend. In some other ones, it's
Just a love
Kate.
interest, I think.
It's a love interest, but she's a pyrokinesis. She's a fire person.
Pyrokinetic.
And then Trevor Bruttenholm, which is his dad.
Yep.
So just to have them in the bureau, like he's walking, he's like, "Bye, Dad," or "Bye, Liz," you know, or
Bye,
he's just joking
Papa.
with them. Yeah, and he just leaves to go
I
on the
look
mission.
like I'm 50, but I'm actually 2.
Oh my god. So my actual cast. So Hellboy, I think you really like this. I hope you didn't pick him, but he just fits it, and the voice and just the lower tone. I have Josh Brolin as
Damn it,
Hellboy.
Kane.
No, you didn't pick it. That's your fucking reaction was
Damn
too
it,
ass
Kane.
for that. So Josh Brolin, I would love to see as just a big, bulky Hellboy, kind of like that Ron Perlman build, but also he's got the same head shape. But he's also, I love Josh's voice, like the Thanos voice, but also just like him just being really calm. Because in the comics, like Hellboy, if you don't know Hellboy, Hellboy is not amused by anything. Like he's very just chill, smokes a cigar. He's very like I guess dad humor would be the best way to do it. He's just so calm. Like if a giant beast comes up and like roars in his face, he'd be like, "You got bad breath, man." Like he's very stale humor, but it works for Hellboy.
Yeah.
And they did a good like if you played Injustice 2 and he like goes against people and like he goes against like Solomon Grundy or something like that where he's just like, "I'm gonna smash you," and he'd be like, "You can try." Like I think Josh can deliver, you know, a dark,
You
deep
will
voice.
try.
You will try. So for the Wolfman, I have Javier Bardem, which if you don't know who that is, if you watch the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, he's the last one, Dead Men Tell No Tales. He's like the Spanish conquistador. And then he's also in the Menendez brothers. He's their dad, the fucked up one.
Yeah.
He's also in, oh man. He's in a really, I forgot what it's called, but he's in a really, I think it's Nomad or Outlands or something, but it's like, he has this weird bowl haircut, and everyone like uses him on TikTok or memes.
Will you show me a picture of him?
Yeah. It's, you'll know him when you see him. He's in so much stuff.
Oh yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah. Really famous dude.
Yeah.
I forgot what fucking movie. Let me see what the movie is. I can edit this out. What movie? Oh, No Country for Old Men.
Okay.
Yeah. He has that weird fucking haircut. But I have him as the Wolfman.
He looks like he'd be Jeffrey Dean Morgan's brother.
Yeah. They get mixed up all the fucking time. But I have him as the Wolfman. I think he'd really be a good, like priest, like praying, but also like pretty savage. Kate Corrigan, I have Claire Holt.
I know who that is.
Yeah, she's from a lot of stuff, but she's good. I feel like she's a good side
Plays in
character.
the originals, and she plays in one of my favorite TV shows growing up as a kid, H2O Just Add Water, the Mermaid Show.
I want to just shout that out for you, just so you feel better.
Yeah.
Good for you. Abe Sapien.
Emo.
So these are the cameos. So Abe Sapien, I have Doug Jones, the original Fishman. I think it'd be cool to have him come back.
Yep.
Liz Sherpin, I have Anne Hathaway.
Yep.
So just like a little side thing could be like, oh shit, Anne Hathaway, just for like a little bit. And then Trevor Bruttenholm, I went for an older man that could, be like his dad, just to be like, like more of like a grumpy old man. I went Anthony Hopkins.
Okay.
So I could just see him as like Hellboy being like, all right, later, Dad, and he's just like, whatever. Like, just in it, like a little cameo.
Dad, can I have my Baby Ruth bar?
Yeah. Anybody got a Babe Ruth? But
Daddy.
okay.
Can I
All
have my
yep,
bar?
that's my story. So that's my story. So Hellboy versus the Wolfman type thing. So
Sounds interesting, I guess.
whatever. We'll see what Jasean has. All right, so we're gonna get into Jasean's Hellboy fan casting.
Mine is called Hellboy, Big, Green, and Demonic. There's a recent discovered secret society by Professor Broom, led by a government researcher named Dr. Dark. They have been using demonic ingredients to create a controlled demon they are calling frog monsters for the government. With this found discovery, Broom sends his team, Hellboy, Liz, and Abe, to infiltrate and destroy all these creations of these monsters and take down Dark and the secret society.
I like that. That's dope. Are you pulling from anything?
Nope.
No? Okay.
all in my head.
So Dark is not a real.
Nope.
Okay, cool. A lot of creativity. I like that. I love how you're keeping it really close to the original team, like Hellboy, Abe, and Liz.
Yep.
Dope. Love that. Very classic. The only thing though is that you're saying maybe I misheard it. You're saying the government
So there's
is creating demons.
there's a secret society in that paranormal shit.
So there's a secret society in the BPAD.
Yeah, that's a little. You know what I'm saying? Like a secret society is a thing, like an organization.
Yeah.
So they are secretly using like demonic ingredients to go, cause like the dad wouldn't allow that shit.
Yeah, no.
So they're going behind his back to create weapons, so to speak, demonic weapons for the government.
Okay.
So he finds out, sends the team.
Okay, that makes more sense. Because I was thinking, I'm like, well, the BPAD is the government, is the
it's a secret
society in the government.
Yeah,
so this is a secret.
It's a dude.
Secret tunnel.
It's a dude dressed as a dude playing a dude.
It's a secret society behind a secret society that the secret society doesn't know about.
Yeah.
Heard. Okay. Not convoluted at all. But okay, so your main villain, I'm guessing, is Dr. Dark.
Dr. Dark.
Okay, cool.
And my cameos would be Satan and his mom in like a little flashback or something.
Okay, cool.
So Satan, it's Mads
Mikkelsen? Yeah. Or Mikkelsen? Yeah, dude, what a evil motherfucker. Yeah. He's so good, dude. Love him.
And I don't know how to pronounce her name. The mom. Do you know how to say that shit?
Ayelet Zur? Ayelet Zur? I don't know her.
Vanessa.
Oh, she's Vanessa!
Yeah. She's already...
Oh, that's...
She's already played a mom in Superman.
Yeah.
She just gives me like a mom
Yeah,
vibe.
she's definitely the mom vibes, but she's also that she would fuck a devil. Yeah.
So,
Vanessa.
For the cast, Hellboy, I did Dave Bautista because I was looking at photos of Hellboy, and they do some of them where his face is like really fucking small, and I think Dave Bautista has a small head.
I only don't like it. I really don't like it because it's not the look of Hellboy at all. To me. Hellboy has such a very squarish, Josh head. That's why like Ron Perlman worked, and I think Josh Brolin works, and why other ones. I saw a lot of people wanted Winston Duke too, which I think is cool. But Dave Bautista is very circular. Like, well, another thing, Hellboy, the way he's drawn is that, and they even got this wrong with Ron Perlman. He doesn't have shoulders. Yeah. He's very slender. He's not fucking huge. Dave Bautista's
a huge guy.
Yeah.
Because whenever they did Rob,
he's very wide.
Yeah. So I'm thinking like a muscly kind of guy. And like I said, I'm not.
I mean, it could work for your movie. It's just kind of so opposite from comic what I like as Hellboy of being this weird because he has a really small arm then a big arm. His body is very dysmorphed. Yeah. So
fair enough.
But his voice though. Yeah. His voice would be very. I like it. The Drax voice.
For Liz, I got Aubrey Plaza.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah. I like that. That'd be cool.
For Abe, I got Ebon Mask.
CGI, or are we doing practical? Like mine is Doug Jones, and he loves practical work.
Because I want practical a bit, and I picked this guy because I could see him in practical with like a fish looking face. Ebon Moss. Batrat from the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
He's playing the Thing. Like just him looking like he's very like skinny look, like his head shape. Even in the Punisher, even in when he has his haircut short in the fucking cooking show. The bear. In season 2 or whatever. Yeah. He looks like
Yeah, I can see him as the fish guy. I kind of just the fish guy's also like I would go for super skinny, like Skarsgård skinny, or like even like Jack Quaid skinny, rather than
I think he's
Ebon.
Pretty fucking skinny, dude.
Ebon looks not good size, but he looks your size. And I would want someone skinnier than you for Abe, but that's just me. And then what else you got?
For Dr. Broom, I have Jeremy Irons, who played Alfred for the Snyderverse.
Oh, ooh.
As the dad.
Yeah, actually, I really like that. Yeah. I really liked. You know, it's funny enough. I actually liked his Alfred too. Yeah. I thought he was a good Alfred, and
I think he has the perfect amount of like.
I haven't seen him in anything else, honestly, but okay.
And for Dr. Dark, I have Benedict Samuel, who plays Mad Hatter in Gotham, the TV show.
Ooh, damn! I also haven't seen him in anything either. Like, he plays such a good Mad Hatter. Yeah, I could see that.
He's like a researcher. That's
like conniving little like. Oh, you don't know about my secret society. Like, okay, I like it. Both of ours are very Hellboy. Yeah. Very like the paranormal of like just this is what needs to be fixed. Let's go take care of it. I really like that. But is it gonna beat mine? Yeah. All right. So you've heard both stories. You've heard mine, Hellboy and the Wolfman.
And mine, Hellboy, big, green, and demonic.
Now, which one would you rather go see? If you only had one lucky quarter and you were back in the 1920s where a quarter could get you a fucking movie popcorn and probably a little hand job in the movie theater, what would you go see? Would you go see his, secret society within a secret society of secret society bullshit? Or would you rather go see the Wolfman versus Hellboy? I mean, come on.
Hey, real quick.
Huh?
He said, if you had a quarter, I got a quarter. You got a quarter?
Hey, yo. No,
I guess they're going to see mine, my boy. Here you go.
Hey, that quarter was fake. That's not a real quarter. All right, it's not. It's not real. It's not. You can't test that. We don't have a tester. But basically, if you think that mine's is better, let me know. If you think Jasean is better, let us know. Let him know. Everything you gotta do. But make sure you hit subscribe, like all that shit that you already know to do. Comment, do all that stuff down below. And we are gonna be doing so many more Fancast Fridays, and we're gonna be going back to kind of that superhero genre. We're gonna do it a bunch more. So get ready for that. And we thank you for being one of the inmates here at the asylum. Peace. That's just rude.